Hello, I'm Archie Luxury and welcome to the program. And today I'd like to talk about the living collection. That's right, the living collection. What is a living collection? Well, a living collection is like having a garden. It's where you have a collection of items, in my cases, obscene luxury goods, and from time to time you prune the collection a bit. You might sell a piece off. You might buy another piece. And a living collection is a collection where pieces enter and pieces leave. Just like life, where fuckers cark it and new ones come into the world. A living collection. And the wonderful thing about a living collection is you can prune out things that were mistakes, and you can concentrate on building better things. And it's kind of funny. I compare my collection to a few years ago.
At Dunhill, our philosophy is simple. Every item that bears the name Dunhill must be useful, it must work dependably, it must last. It must be beautiful. It must be the best of its kind.
And we were quite, in the ladies section, we were quite heavy on the 18-carat solid gold Cartier fuckers. We had a Cartier with diamonds, the VLC. We had a Cartier Benoit and a Cartier Diablo, and we've sold those off, and I think we got better pieces. I got a steel Reverso manual wind, absolute cracker of a piece, and I've got a two-tone Rolex with factory starburst red dial, and these are crackers. And it's good to enjoy different things. I mean, if you're a really rich fucker, you just keep everything. But I gotta tell you, one thing you notice about really rich fuckers' collection, or people who keep everything, they collect a lot of shit. And it's just like a rose bush. If you don't prune the fucker extensively at times, you never see some beautiful new blooms. You just don't have those blooms coming through. And this is what pruning a collection, it's so you can prune very heavily, but you know, I mean, my own collecting life there itself, I've pruned fucking hard at times. I've fucking hard to get the Pateks. They were major struggles. And you make a mistake, you get a piece back. And, you know, I'm sad to see my Vacheron Constantin, my vintage Vacheron Constantin, reference 6405 from 1960. I'm sad I sold it, but I sold it for great money. And, you know, I probably wouldn't have got the annual calendar if I hadn't have sold that. You know, it's one of these fucking things. A living collection where you prune pieces and buy additional pieces. And I gotta say, I like a bit of pruning. And I want my viewers to look at my collection and see what needs to be pruned or nurtured. And sometimes you have a huge regrowth. When you've sold things off, you've got the money to invest in something else. And I gotta tell you, it's a wonderful feeling to have pruned. There's a bit of remorse, of course there is. There's seller's remorse, fuckers. And then when the regrowth comes in, and you look back and say, I'm happy with that. And in our case, you know, our collection from a few years ago, Indoors had a lady solid gold President yellow gold. She had a Cartier Diablo, Cartier Benoit. And we've kind of done a 360, and we've gone, okay, got rid of the Rolex President and got a Patek in steel. So this is regenerated into white metals. She's got a steel reverso, manual wind to keep, you know, some horological significance to her pieces. And she's got a fabulous two-tone Rolex Datejust with factory cracker of a dial, the Starburst red dial. And, you know, I look at that and think, wow, I'd prefer to be now. She prefers the collection now to what it was before. Even though you see a Cartier Diablo or a Benoit, your heart skips a beat. It's, you know, I think it's very healthy to prune a collection at times. And you see it with really rich fuckers where they just keep absolutely everything. They don't have that beautiful regrowth coming through. Same with rose bushes, same with collections, fuckers. So, you know, I really want my viewers to adopt the principle. The living collection. That's right, the living collection. That's where you sell some pieces off at times and you purchase additional pieces. It's a regrowth. And it's a very spiritual experience, and I'd highly recommend it to all those materialistic fuckers out there. There's nothing like a bit of regrowth, and I'm really, really happy that I've embarked. I embrace the living collection principle. That's right, the living collection principle. And I'd like to hear from my viewers. Tell me what you think, fuckers. Tell me what you fuckers think. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me what you think of the living collection.